Hello and welcome back to another vehicle repair video. Now today we're going to install this Oxford Foghorn motorcycle horn onto this classic BMW R850R motorcycle. Now you may have already seen my unboxing video of the Foghorn. If you haven't, then please check that out. Right then, let's get straight ahead and put a new horn onto this old bike. Right, so here we are. Let's have a look what we've got to do to remove this horn. So we've got a nut on top there that we could undo. There's also the plus and the minus terminals there. Those plugs want to be pulled off. And of course there is a cable tie on here as well. I don't know if you can see that or not on the screen, but that cable tie wants to be cut off there, and then these two want to be pulled off as well. But underneath the horn there's also another nut which I could undo, and there's also an Allen screw bolt as well. I'm just thinking of which would be best to undo. I shall possibly up here on the other side is an Allen key bolt which goes all the way through. I'm possibly going to undo that, and so all this comes off. But to start off with, we'll get these unplugged and we'll cut that cable tie off that's down there. Let's cut this while we can. Okay, so there's not much room there to get my hands in to unplug those. So I think what I shall do is so there you go, you can see that's one of them, look. I think what I shall do, I shall undo the Allen key bolt on the other side, and we'll swing this round. Okay, so right, we shall just push this in here and undo this. Yeah, it's moving now. We shan't undo it all the way because we want to disconnect those two terminals. Okay, so let's see if we can bring these round so it's nice and loose and you can get to these better there. Let's pull that one off there. Let's cover it back up again. I don't want to use that one yet. The rubber on these is very, very tight. There we are. And there's the other one, look. Okay. That's them. Remove those two. Okay, so hopefully we can get into here to remove that. Still a bit too tight. So with this you've got to be careful because there's several washers underneath here. You have to catch them before they drop off. And so that's it. So there we are. That is our old horn off this BMW R850R. And you can see it is rather worse for wear, this one. Now I've had a multimeter on this bike, and the horn works sometimes, not others. I actually thought it was the wiring, but I've had a multimeter on here and it seems like the wiring itself seems to be okay. So I'm guessing that the problem could be with the horn, and looking at the horn, it is very, very rusty. So right, what we shall do now is we shall undo this here, this bolt here, if you can see that. We shall see about putting the new horn, attach the new horn to this, and then fixing the new horn to the bike. Okay, so here we are. It's a 13mm spanner onto this. Need to keep all these nuts and bolts and washers. Right, so that's the old one. And I've already done an unboxing video on this. You may have seen the video or not. If you haven't, then please, by all means, go and check it out. So here it is. Here is our shiny, brand new horn. Looks a lot, different to the old one. So we're going to use the same mounting bracket to put that on with. Trying to work out the best way I can put it on the bike, actually, because on the box on here it does actually say that the trumpet needs to be facing downwards when mounting to your motorcycle. Now I'm guessing if you're riding along and the trumpet's like that, you're going to get lots of bugs inside, or even rain. You know, a lot of moisture will be going inside this, or bugs or whatever. So I'm just thinking how I'm going to mount this to the motorcycle where it's facing downwards. So I'm making sure there's enough room to plug those terminals back onto here. So that could be a slight problem. I might actually have to have it so it's facing that way, to one side, I think. We need the one inside the box. So the original BMW one doesn't fit. So that's okay. So what was I saying? That way round, and possibly facing that way. So put the washer on and put the nut into place. So I think that's how we're going to have it mounted on the bike, like that, so it points to one side, so we're not getting any of the bugs inside it. And I bet this isn't a 13, is it? No, looks 11 perhaps, 10. We'll just go and tighten that up. Just go and find a spanner to tighten that nice and tight, and then we shall fit the rest. Okay, so I wasn't far out. This is actually a 10mm spanner onto here. So there we are, that's on nice and tight. And the fitting is just the reversal of removing it. So here we have the bolt that we took out, and there's also a washer that fits in between there as well. And then we can push the two wires onto the two terminals there. And that should be it, so we shall see. Right, let's just have a look to see how we're going to mount this with the original mounting. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. Like that, it's going to be mounted back on again. So get the original bolt, which I've got here, and we've got the washer. Somehow I've got to put this washer back in here and hope it doesn't drop all the way through onto the floor, which sometimes they do. Bit fiddly this to get that into there, but that's it. That's wonderful. We've put that into place. We'll just do this up slightly. What I'm a bit worried about is if this horn's going to foul this front suspension, but I don't think it is. Right, so here we have the two terminals there, and the way it was, trying to think of the way I took it off, was that the green one was on this side. I don't want to mix them up. Maybe I should have connected this first before I I did it up, but we will have the green one on that side. Now, there's no plus or minus registered on this new horn, but this was the way the old ones went on. So that's that one. And we'll do the same with this. We'll just pull that back a little bit so we can put that into place onto there, like so. We'll just feed the rubber cover back over again. And that's it. That's it. They fitted on there nicely. We'll just turn the steering. That seems to be okay there. If I do it up, that should be good. That should be ideal. So that's it. Another job done. Doesn't get in the way at all. It's nice that. I was a bit worried there that it was going to get in the way. I shall bring the camera around to this side and let you all have a look at it, what it looks like on this side. Okay, so we'll just turn this, look. And you can see the horn in there? There you are, as you can see. I might just have to put another cable tie around those cables to stop them from flapping about. Another angle for you. Okay, so now the ultimate test. We'll just switch it on and press the horn button. Wow, that is a huge that's a huge improvement on the old horn. That really is loud. I have to admit that. That's brilliant. Okay, so there you go. We've successfully installed the Oxford Foghorn on a BMW R850R motorcycle. Well, there you go. I hope this video has been to some use to somebody. If it has, then please give us those thumbs up, and maybe you'd like to subscribe. So thank you all so very, very much for watching, and we'll see you all soon in the next video, which may be another moto vlog. So I may be taking this old bike for its MOT test now. I've got the horn working. That's what I've been trying to do, is get it ready for its MOT. And I noticed that the horn wasn't working all the time. So I checked all the wiring with the multimeter, and all the wiring seems to be okay. But when you look at the state of the old horn, I shall just pick it up. You look at the condition of the old horn. I should say that was possibly the culprit of why the horn wasn't working all the time. It's possibly as rusty inside as it is on the outside. I don't know. I shall have to take it to pieces and have a look, see what it's like on the inside at some point. So there you are. Thank you all so very, very much for watching, and we shall see you all soon in the next video.